Ciao guys, Wood here. So the mod for the thumbstick for the HTC VIVE arrived, and it's all weekend that I use it. I have to say that I'm pretty impressed. In this video I want to give you some gameplay and of course my impression about it and if the worth the $7 that it cost. So let's start with the gameplay right now. Okay, here we are in VR. Let's see over here. So here's the regular one and with the thumbstick. As you can see, when I touch it, it turns on because it is plastic is conductive, so it's gonna work just when I touch it, and that's pretty good. As you can see, like it's very easy to move and it's pretty much in the center, so it's not gonna give any problem, and you can go all around and almost never lose the track, and that's pretty good. Okay, now let's try to go in a game. Let's try Fallout VR to start. Let's try the thumbstick movement right now, and with dog meat, and it works very well. You can run just pushing and everything works like we expect. Very good indeed. Let's try with the menu now. Okay, for the menu, it's a little tricky because it's not gonna, you see, it's never gonna go where you want. So for the menu actually is not the best thing ever. Control it is pretty hard. Like it will use in the you see. Yeah, for the menu is not ideal at all. You have to kind of leave it there every time that you do a movement, so you have to do very small movements. But the good thing is pretty elastic, so you can get over under it and then move everything with under that. So that's pretty good. Let's say bye to dog meat. And let's change game. Okay, here we are in Gunheart. Here the locomotion is a little different because what we have to do is to press to have the locomotion, and that's actually a little better with this kind of thumbstick because you have a little more sensibility or where the touchpad is gonna end, where are the edges, and so it's kind of easier to move and you don't need anyway a lot of pressure to do that. So let's try it a little in a fast-paced environment. Move a lot. Okay, perfect. Works pretty well actually. Okay, here we are in Pavlov. It's gonna be pretty similar to Onward for the locomotion. They're pretty much very similar. So let's try going around here too. Just when we push on it, we start the locomotion, and that's okay. But let's get in a game and see how it works. Okay, Payday 2. Let's see how it works. We press on the touchpad to move when the teleport, and if we slide, we just move a locomotion. So I will say that works pretty well here too. Okay, no problem at all. So yeah, it's pretty okay here too.
Go inside now. They're expecting you. Welcome. Put the money on the table.
Okay, and because of course now we have the thumbstick, let's try a game from Oculus to revive. And I'm gonna try Rubber Recall, as you can hear probably from the music. So we're gonna see how it works. As you can see, when we move this, it moved like it's supposed to. So let's see how it works. Okay, so to teleport here is a kind of not perfect. As you can see, I'm moving it, but to start the teleport, I gotta move it from there, and when we turn, it doesn't really turn like we will expect. It's not ideal for Rubber Recall, at least with just revive and not the mod directly for this game for the Vive. But you can use it, it's nothing so bad. You really have to stay on the edges, and so you're gonna be able to use it a little better. But yeah, it's pretty good anyway.
Okay, to start, big shout out to Clinton Strone, who is the guy who invented it. I'm gonna leave the link below for the Reddit post so you can get in the conversation, give some feedback, and also there you're gonna be able to download the file for the 3D printer. So if you have a 3D printer, you can print by yourself. If not, I'm gonna leave the link below for eBay, so you're gonna be able to buy it there for $7.59. That is super great price actually, plus shipping. And anyway, talking about the mod by itself, it's made out of plastic, all plastic, but two different kind of plastic. One is conductive, the one for the thumbstick, so it's gonna be activated just when you touch it. So it's gonna be great because it's not gonna create any ghost touching on the touchpad, and just when your fingers laying on it is gonna be activated. And I have to say that really feel like a real thumbstick, also because when you're covered in VR, what you have is just the feedback from it, and it's pretty good. It has this spiral that is gonna keep the thumbstick in place, and it's gonna give some feedback and gonna be able to return in place, and holds pretty well. And in this part is gonna snap in the controller. Left or right doesn't matter because the ones are the same left and right. And to put it on and put it out is super easy. Just snap in and snap out. And I really never had the problem to have it snapping out during a gameplay session. It's very good. The spiral is elastic, so it's gonna be a little bit mushy after 2 days of usage, and the thing is gonna be pretty easy to go over the edges, but you get used to it in around 20 minutes, so you know how much you can go in any direction. He also saying that on the instruction that if it lose the point in the middle, you can squeeze it left or right a little to get back to the middle point. So you don't have to buy a new one every time, and that's a pretty good addition. The feeling on the thumbstick is like the Nintendo 64 controller, and it's very good. You never lose the grip on it, and it's very nice. As I said, when you're covered in VR, it's totally immersed, and really works very well with most of the games, and has some problem with some, but if you have to do something that you need to use the touchpad instead, you can just put it up a little, put down the finger. It's elastic enough to do it, and it's not gonna ruin it a lot, I guess, but I use it from today. Probably I will not recommend it. Probably it's better to just take it out, but if you're really in the gaming session, you need to do that, probably you're allowed. Build quality is pretty good, so you can notice the filaments of the plastic of the 3D printing, but as I said before, when in VR you don't notice, so you're gonna just have the feedback from the thumbstick, and it's pretty good. And I have to say that I really liked it to use it. I will keep using it for sure because it's a very nice addition to it. And for me, to use for locomotion, the thumbstick kind of give more immersion because I can move something physical instead of just laying with the finger on the touchpad. But I really want to hear from you if you prefer touchpad or thumbstick. I feel like it's good to have the possibility, at least now on the Vive, to use the thumbstick too, and not just on the Oculus or Windows Mixed Reality. And yeah, I have to say that totally worth it. I really recommend it for $7. If you don't like it, you can give it to some friends or whatever, so and they're gonna be happy with it. Anyway guys, if you liked the video, like. If you didn't like the video, dislike. Let me know in the comment below if you prefer touchpad or thumbstick. I'm really curious to hear even the reason. And subscribe to the channel for more about VR and tech in general. Thanks you for watching. See you guys next time. Ciao.